everybody! Welcome to Fern the Camper. I'm Holly. This is my Happy Camper HC1 called Fern, and together with my husband Clive and our daughter Thorn, we travel up and down the west coast in our HC1 Happier Camper 13-foot fiberglass trailer. So today we are going to be talking about why do people van life? So obviously, we are not in a van. We are in a tiny travel trailer. However, there is a distinct similarity between these modes of transport. Van life. Why do people van life? Well, let's talk about the freedom. You are not tied down to anywhere. If you are really properly van lifing, you have all of your things with you in a van. It is the ultimate minimalistic living. You do not have a lot of baggage with you. You do not have a lot of junk with you. Everything you have in your van, if you are van lifing, is there because you actually need it and you really love it. Van life, it has its ups and downs. Before we did not settle on Fern. Before we decided on Fern, we were very much considering van life. We were very much considering getting a Westie VW so Thorn could have her bed up top and then we could be below. But as it happened, our area, these vans were actually more expensive than the travel trailer. But hey, I know other places they can pick up vans and they are so really good at converting and going and just, anyway. I will put some links below to other van lifers who have really just taken off and done some amazing things with their self builds, and it's just, ooh, you will just go and be inspired by them. It's a link to our website, fernthecamper.com. And there are a few interviews with full-time van lifers who have done their DIY van and named them and taken them all over the country. So do have a look at those. They are definitely enjoyable and fun. And of course, the social media links to those van lifers are in those articles as well. Did I mention freedom? You are not paying property tax. You do not have to pay property tax when you are living in a van because it is not a permanent dwelling. Can you imagine not having to pay property tax? And if you are a renter in a condo or a house or something similar, you probably don't have too much idea of how much property taxes are, and they do vary not just from state to state, but also from city to city within those states. So can you imagine 2% property tax on an $800,000 starter family home? It is crazy. And on top of that, you have got to keep it up. You've got to maintain the front lawn. You've got to maintain the back lawns. You've got to deal with whatever city ordinances you're in. If you are in an area with an HOA, it's just mind-blowing. The idea of we have to keep our community beautiful is great, but when you have the most insane stupid rules like you're not allowed fruit trees in some HOAs, and if you don't mow your lawn every Wednesday and only on Wednesday, we're going to fine you $100 a week. And it doesn't matter if you're in the hospital with COVID, if you're ill, you're going to be fined because it says so in the HOA documents. Oh, no HOA. Yay! So no property tax, no HOA, no maintenance on a large scale. Of course you have to maintain your van if you're van lifing. If it breaks down, you are going to have a problem. However, the costs of running maintenance on a van are a lot smaller than on a house. Have you ever heard of a van being tented for termites? I haven't. The freedom of movement is so beautiful. Okay, imagine if you want to visit your sister who lives in Ohio. You don't have to mess about with flights if you don't want to. You don't have to mess about with airports. You just get in your home and you drive there. Are you gonna bother her in her house with a room? Well, if she has a spare room, that's great. If you find you want a bit of distance, you go back into your van because you can. And you don't have to fork out for hotel fees. Oh yeah, hotel costs. You know how expensive hotel costs are, right? And then on top of that, they have these extra little charges they add, and then state taxes too. Yay. We talked about the sister in Ohio. Oh, let's say it's Christmas and you want to visit 3 different family homes in 3 different locations, and you actually genuinely want to do it, and you do not want to have the hassle of airports. Yeah, you get in your van, everyone's fine, you got your snacks, you're driving on the highway, on the freeway. No, you know what? You're not going to take the freeway. You're going to take the side roads, and you're going to find some really great hiking trails on the way. What could have been a stressful family trip to see other family, which often results in tension and frustration and fights, you are spending that time together with your core family, your partner, your family members, your children, and you are seeing things that you would have never seen if you had just gone to the airport, flown over, been stuck and trapped inside someone else's guest room with someone else's morning habits, someone else's toilet habits, and yeah, that ability to have a bit of separation can be very nice. So what other reasons do people van life? Well, some people are actually van lifing as they save money for a sticks and bricks home, and this can be handy, as I said, because you're not paying property tax. You are not paying rent to a landlord. Rent to landlords can increase every single year. Not everyone does this. Not every landlord does that, but a lot do. Many do. Van lifers don't have to worry about that. There are places that you can stealth camp, you can spend the night, you can look totally like just a normal parked van, and no one's going to bother you or hassle you in most places. Then, let's say you want something a bit more fancy, you can still drive up to a beautiful place like the Madonna Inn, park in a normal parking bay, and then go stay the night in a cave room. I mean, how exciting is that? So I see van life very much like a yacht with wheels. It's a yacht for land. It's a land yacht. And all the joy, all the exploration that you would get if you were just sailing the seas, you're gonna get in a van with less salt and less sharks and fewer mooring fees. Alright, if you have not yet done so, please pause the video after I finish the sentence, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon because we produce videos every week. Okay, so those are my thoughts on van lifers. Do check out our website and see firsthand, read firsthand what these van lifers had to say on their interviews on why they van life. And thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, keep camping, and see you out there.